Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oops All Bards. I guess I'm doing the intro now. So we are having a new campaign set in the same universe as our previous one, Tales of Fate 2, which is now taking a cute little break. Um, we have pretty much all the players from Tales of Fate 2, including two new people who've not been players on Tales of Fate. One is Malu, because she's the DM, uh, and the other is Malu. Uh, and everyone asterisk is playing new characters. So yeah,
Asterisk.
welcome to Oops All Bards, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Uh, okay. Is the audio working?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Uh, all right.
I mean, I hope
So
so.
perfect. Right. Let's start then. It's been much too long. Last we left off in the world of Exandria, the year was 839 post-divergence in the continent of Marquette. This time we're telling a different story set in the continent of Wildemount, and the year was 828 post-divergence, 11 years prior to the events of Fields of Faithful. Welcome to the bustling city of Fort Vermont, the crown of the miniseries. We see in the north the Tumbledowns, a residential district for most of Fort Damali's populace. Below it, the Market District, the Beaded Alley, named after the strings of beads and vibrant streamers adorning each intersection. We see the southern edge of the city, the Larboard Line, the city's harbor district, and above it, the crown jewel of Fort Damali's attractions, the Gilded Esplanade, the commercial hub of the city, with everything from the biggest auction houses to a variety of street performers and merchants. However, we don't start in any of these cities, any of these wards in the city. Instead, we start at the central part of Fort Damali, the concentration of wealth and power, the Crescents. We pan over a gorgeous mansion in the Crescents. In a large ballroom, elevated high enough to see the beautiful seaport, there's a large gathering of extremely well-dressed, noble people, businessmen, merchants, guild masters, and all the shakers and movers of Port Demand. You see an extremely well-dressed man in long robe and holding probably the largest tome or grimoire you've ever seen on a visit. And he speaks to the crowd in a booming voice. Welcome, my friends. We've all been generously accepted by the Clovis Concord, by the Marquis Oleza Lapidus, and by our friends here in Port de Mal. Innovators, businessmen, guild members, and all around stalwarts in the society. This city is truly the greatest example of brewing innovation and success. And as you see him speak, you see sparks emanating from his hand. Trade and commerce without being shackled in the petty squabbles, the politics and bureaucracies plague the Dwendalian Empire, or the isolationism that confines the Trin dynasty to itself. While they continue down the tenuous path to war, we, the scholarly ones, the forebearers of civilization, and the enterprising industrialists, we must be the ones that constantly push the boundaries of what's possible to elevate our society to elevate civilization instead of being mere collateral damage in someone else's conflict. I've brought you all here on this beautiful morning to, of course, feast and enjoy in merriment. It points to an extravagant display of food, an assortment you've never seen anywhere, and just flowing bottles of liquor, and everyone enjoying themselves on this relaxing morning. This is of my organization, but I now seek your support in my latest venture. He snaps his hand, and his book opens and flips through several pages. And he says, "To the music," and you hear vibrant, lively music spread across the room, almost sourceless, almost coming from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. And you see everyone's moods just get even better. They were having a good time, but now it feels perfect. I present to you the Hyperion Arcane Loop, a superior means of teleportation and transportation, a permanent arcane highway. Say goodbye to roads, say goodbye to rickety paths, say goodbye to forest paths with dangerous beasts and monsters you have to traverse to. Say goodbye to even highways and endless caravan lines for your supply. We revolutionize the technology of teleportation and transportation for you, the select few. And with your investments and funding in this venture, our dream will become a reality very soon. And only the sky will be the limit of our dream. And he raises a glass, pointing directly at the seaport of Port Damali, which connects this city to every major hub of trade and commerce across Exandria. And as we see the seaport, we go closer and we now find ourselves on a ship. It's not the biggest ship, but it works and it's pretty close to the harbor. And you see at the helm of the ship is a mighty half-orc pirate captain. He holds the wheel with confidence and purpose. And there is on the deck a tiefling with a scope and a sextant trying to figure out their navigation and their best path back home. And right on the deck of the ship, there is an incredible looking Air Genasi who is trying to fall in a massive, monstrous dire crab. And he shouts to the person behind him, "Hey, Stormy, are you pulling or not? I can't do this by myself." Sassy, why don't you describe your character to everyone?
Oh shit. Okay, we're starting with me. Okay. So, fuck. Soren. Stormborn. Doesn't know his last name right now, I guess. But Soren. Bard, extraordinaire, the OG Bard, the king of kings, the dude with the beard and the guitar, I guess. But the beard is looking a little bit whitish today. He's older than you've seen him before. I would say mid to late 30s at this point. Some streaks of red. Beard's overgrown as fuck. He's wearing an eye patch. And dressed in very different clothes than what you may have seen him last. Mostly sailor blues and greens and matching the vibe of the ocean. But his cufflinks or his cuffs on the inside, you can still see purple because man's got to live up to type, of course. But just pure vibes based on the vibes of the storm. Fuck. And he's wearing a pirate-ish. Well, no, actually, he's wearing a sailor's cap to hide his hair, which his hair is perfectly fine, by the way. And don't you fucking even imply that his hair is thinning out. That's not fucking happening. He is the Riz Lord, the Soren Bard dude thing person. That's Soren. Yeah.
Silas,
I
as
want
Nazi.
this to be
Oh, yeah.
noted that Sassy, when asked to describe Soren, said fuck
Mhm.
and then ended with Soren Bard person thing.
Silas cuts off Soren's monologue while it's happening in his head, and says, "Hey, Stormy, chop, I need help with this. I can't pull it myself. And take off that stupid eye patch. It's disrespectful to people who actually need an eye patch." And asks you to help him pull all the diaphragm onto the ship.
How about you step right over and pull these nuts? And then Soren just walks over to help him, whatever the fuck he needs help with.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
What? Fuck.
Yeah, what do you think you have to do when you're pulling
I don't know. I thought I was gonna pull these. Anyway.
no, pull the crab.
Not bad. That's
all.
an 11.
Okay. Let me roll one first. With exclamation. Oh no, I didn't put any space. Why is it saying Soren as Game Master? Oh, sorry.
I'm the DM now.
It's
Again.
a slash R.
Oh. Why does it say Soren when I roll?
Have you selected my
If you have
token?
the
Because
ticket, if you have the token
Yeah,
selected, then it will.
Okay. Oh, how do you deselect? Wow.
Just,
this is very fun for
Right, left click and just make a square anywhere.
Select something else.
Okay, cool. Okay, got it. Cool. Okay, fine. You struggle for what it seems like eternity, and eventually pull the crab onto the deck of the ship. And you see your crewmates very quickly, as it is second nature to them, tie up this crab in a way that it can't move or make any attacks or anything like that. Lock in the pincers so that tape it up so that it doesn't snap at anyone, and put it in a massive wheeled cart and pull the ship onto the docks.
I'm sorry. How big is this crab again? It's a crab, right?
It's a dire crab. It is massive. It is maybe 6 feet in diameter, types.
Okay.
It's like a truly large creature.
Okay.
And
I thought you guys were pros at this shit, Silas. Why is it taking you so long?
because I've got an incompetent little shit who wears an eye patch and makes snappy remarks instead of actually being a productive member of the crew.
Listen, it's not my fault that I don't know how to do this shit. Okay, I don't know what I know and what I don't. This is discrimination against me not remembering shit. That's unfair.
Wow, now I'm amnesia phobic. Okay, call the fucking police about it. Never mind all of this nonsense. Help me at least push this into the city. We need to take it to the Arctic salmon. They need an emergency supply of some big creatures or whatever. I don't give a shit. But we're getting paid, so.
There's a bar called the Arctic Salmon. That's where we're going. Of all.
There's a restaurant. You've been there many times. Stop pretending like you don't remember anything.
But it's funny though. It's funnier if do you not think it's funnier if I just don't remember anything?
I hope you forgot to make dumb jokes at least.
I mean, then I would forget to make dumb jokes, but then how would I remember your face?
Okay, man, I think the eye patch is getting really on me right now, and I need you to take it off.
I'm gonna take off the eye patch and I'm gonna move it to the other eye. Better? Look, now we match.
Captain, can you just like put him in his place? Can we just like get this started? And you see Captain Serafina just gives you like stares daggers at you, doesn't say anything, and then says, "Right through. Let's move on. We can't keep wasting time." And you are, unless you're doing anything else, unless you're going to be disruptive in the first how many ever minutes of this, you will be making your way further into the city to the Arctic Salmon.
Sure. Let's go to the Arctic Salmon. I think I fucked with the crew enough for today.
Silas is like quietly saying a prayer, and Aurelia, the tiefling, is like, just like patting him on the back and like offering to read like tarot cards for him, just to see like oh, there's something positive in your future, guys. Uh, just to like make sure that the mood isn't fully soured by this. Yeah, make him walk the plank. Cool. So we move on from Soren and the crew as they land in the docks in the harbor district, the Labor Line. We see that it is extremely crowded, extremely busy. There are hundreds of shipments always coming in at every time and going out at every time. A lot of them are under heavy guard because this is the trade center and there is always something expensive being brought into the city or being transported anywhere else across the entire world. A little further in, while still being in this district, we see a quaint little uh, restaurant as well as an attached dojo on the side of the restaurant. A very bizarre combination, if it weren't for Port Damali being full of just surprises everywhere you see. Roy, can you describe what is happening on a weekend morning within the premises of the walk and roll?
On a normal weekend morning, walk and roll, you can see, well, I'm probably asleep still now. My dads will probably be up, either mopping the dojo floors, or prepping up noodles for the day, as they have to prep noodles not only for our shop, but we also provide noodles as ingredients to other establishments. So they'll be probably prepping up noodles in the kitchen, cleaning up the dojo floors, just getting things ready for the breakfast or the lunch rush. And I'll probably be up by 11 or so to get ready and go on my normal delivery routes, delivering the noodles and ramen that are ordered and for need to be done. That's normal weekend morning in the walk and roll.
You see your bear looking dad, uh, who is quietly doing like morning calisthenics, kind of like just a fitness regime. Uh, just like nobody's there to watch. There are no disciples or anyone or at this point. He's just doing this to stay fit. Personal. He finishes his routine and checks in on you, knocks on your door, and he's like, "Son, are you ready? You need to do your deliveries. Your dad's getting real busy in the kitchen and he's forgotten, time and stuff. But you need to be on top of things. You're not a kid anymore, and you need to start pulling your weight over here. And look at
All
you, you're
right,
so big.
Dad. Oh, come on, Dad. It's too early for this.
Oh, what do you
Jean,
mean? It's a
Jean,
compliment. We're pandas. We're supposed to be big.
we wait. You see, Jean wake up. Jean is quite decently sized panda bear, wearing brightly colored attire, which is probably his sleep clothes. He changes into more modest clothes, goes down, and just greets both his dads, and just gets ready to do deliveries. Right, where am I going first today?
You see your Arakocra father, who's in the kitchen of the noodle restaurant, and he's just shouting at you from across the room, and his voice parries as a bird's does. And he's like, son, are you ready? We need to deliver these noodles to the Arctic salmon on priority. They've been like hounding us. Like apparently they go out of stock very quickly there, and they need a shipment right now. And this is the best quality ones. Make sure you deliver. Make sure you get paid. Yeah, and come here, have breakfast, and then makes you sit at the noodle bar, the open noodle bar facing the port, the decks of the city. You can smell the sea, you can smell seafood, you can just hear all the chaos of the decks. And like a couple of seagulls come trying to like peck at your food. And your dad routinely just goes, get out of here, freaking seagulls, always trying to get our food. Eat up quickly, and then go deliver, make your deliveries, and you're a big boy now. You shouldn't just like lay in bed all day or just stay with us and be sad. We have our own lives, and we want you to have your own. So, no, hang out with some new people. Use the money that you get from the deliveries, buy something nice, or eat something good, or maybe go for a drink. The city is full of possibilities.
I know that it's okay. Not the day is just starting. I'll be fine. Right, give me the noodles. I'll go and deliver it to the Arctic Force.
Are you wearing your pajamas? You have to make a good impression. You're not a child anymore, John.
I'll change when I'm done with my breakfast, Dad.
Okay. Oh, now go change and deliver. I'm not going to micromanage anymore. I have to get ready on my next batch of noodles.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, then. Freaking seagulls! I leave the fucking kitchen for 1 minute. I'm done with these birds. You see, it's just a lively house. And John gets ready and also heads. To the Gilded Esplanade. And who knows, depending on your timing, you may run into Soren and his whole crew.
Oh, fucking hell.
We now move from the larboard light, from the port harbor, to the marketplace that adorns Port de Mali, where you can buy anything and everything. You can find anything at a great price, and you have everyone trying to sell you something or the other to make ends meet, especially in these hard times where money is very difficult to go back. You see a woman in simple clothes with a group of children behind her. And she's talking to the children of like an assortment of ages, young adolescent, preteens and teenagers, people like the kids who are like 15, 16, of various lineages, and just like having a very pleasant conversation with them. trying to help them out in this city where like everyone is looking for a job. And right next to her is another person who is not taking his eyes off her. RP, can you describe your character to us?
Okay. So you see an elf is about like 5'8", wearing a long overcoat. It's purple in color, and he has this button open shirt, and you can see his chest hair from it. And he has slightly longer ears than you would see from an elf. It's a little weird, but sure, let's go with it. But his main aesthetic is as much bling as he can get from various dubious sources. If you look close enough, I'm sure you'll find that it's not like very fancy clothes, and it's probably taken it from somewhere or stitched parts of it himself. So you never know. So that's what you see, and you see his name is Fernando.
Fernando.
And can Fernando describe who he's looking at so admiring?
Yes. He's intently looking at Abril Ruiz. He considers Abril his his one and only love, or at least the one that he would see. And she's wearing very simple clothes, nice blue colored top, red color pants, some simple boots, all very very civilian clothes, very down to earth, grounded type of clothes. Is a nice red belt as well, and she's always looks at the positive side of things. She's sort of very happy person. Yep.
You see Abril talk to these like there are like 3-4 children there, orphans, just like Fernando and herself, and she's just trying to give them a guide on like how to survive the city without falling through the cracks. She's like, you have to, put yourself out there. There are so many stores. They're always looking for help. You need to go and ask if like you can get a job there. You need to figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are. Like, look at Fernando. He also came from nothing. He also had to go through a rough time. But look at him now. He's doing really well for himself. Fernando, what do you say, huh? Can you hype up the kids?
Yes, of course. Fernando is amazing. You know this. You know this to be true. But Abril is right. I grew up with nothing. But now look at me. Look at these fancy clothes. Look at this sword that I took from the store that I could buy. But you get it. You can do anything you put your mind to, children. Just listen to this wonderful woman, whatever she's saying. She's always true. Definitely. Most definitely. 100% true. Just listen to her. You will get success if you live in the city, for sure. Most definitely, I think. Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was quite kind. Quite flattering as well. But yeah, let's look at what's available in the next store and see if at least one of you can get a job there, huh? We can make our way through the Beaded Alley and then go to the Gilded Esplanade, right? Well, there's so many jobs
What?
available there as well.
Whatever you want, me, Amor. I am here at your service. Today is your day.
You're such a sweetheart, Fernando. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then she looks at someone who hasn't as as a third person just spectating this from a distance, you would assume is one of the 3 or 4 kids, someone who is easily distracted, someone who has a bunch of pamphlets or brochures in their person and is just handing it out to everyone they know and is having a merry little time walking just shy of uh, everyone, of this particular group of people. Nanu, can you describe who has this bunch of pamphlets and what he's trying to do?
Okay. You'll need to describe the pamphlet a bit more for me. But you're all looking
The
at.
pamphlet seems to be a petition that
Oh, okay.
you
Perfect.
have written.
Got it. Okay. You see a person who is dressed a bit more fancy than their means seem to suggest. Wearing a top hat, a pretty well-fitted black suit, a bow tie, but walking as if they have never walked before, as if this person has been gifted the use of legs for the first time in years, just like a penguin, newborn penguin who hasn't gotten their bearings yet. Slightly greasy, wearing a face, waddling, wearing a fake mustache, making sure that it's still stuck, constantly making sure that like the beard and the mustache is stuck, wearing colorful spectacles, and also the backpack seems to have like a lot of bits and bobbles on them. They're handing out pamphlets and like pasting them on every available space. They're passing around the petition to everyone who would listen. The petition is only to rename Port Damali to Port Dabeli. This is something that they seem to care deeply about. They have been doing this since the early hours of the morning. This is still early morning, but they have gotten up way early, gotten out, put on their clothes, which they seem to wash and then reuse almost every single day, and then just go out and do this.
Before we continue, we got a $50 donation. Holy shit!
Hey,
Thank you
oh
so
my
much.
God.
It was anonymous,
Holy
but
shit,
yeah, thank
that's
you so much.
amazing.
Oh,
Wait, if
Let's
it's $50, that means donation reward is for
Mhm.
both individual as well as the stretch goals.
Isn't it?
Where-
The
yeah,
Yeah.
deck of
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So $50, which means we allow a character to roll for Wild Magic Surge, and
Mm-hmm.
we pull from the deck of many things.
shit.
Let's
So
go.
for since this donation happened, thank you, anonymous person, for immediately starting this off fantastically.
Yes, and
Since
thank
this
you so much
donation
for the
happened,
donation.
since this donation happened while Barry was explaining what he was doing,
Damn.
let's have Barry roll for Wild Magic
Oh.
Surge.
Perfect.
Roll a 1d100.
Okay. Easy enough. Lovely. First roll of the entire thing, right?
No,
wild
there was a
magic.
strength check. There was a strength check that happened
okay.
before.
Oh, there was
but
a
yeah.
strength check.
That's a first hit.
36.
Okay,
Let's see what happens.
give me a second. I didn't think we'd get to $50 so quickly. I didn't
That
have
was
a Wild
fast.
Magic Surge table open. Okay. Who wants to pull from the deck of many things as well? If no one volunteers, we'll force someone, or like we will,
I
roll
vote
to
to
see
force
who
Soren.
rolls.
Roll.
Oh, I
roll
love
to,
chaos. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like,
Alright,
Oh.
Box wants to do it. That's what.
Box
Box
wants
wants
to
to
do it.
roll?
Box wants-
okay,
Box,
cool.
go for it.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we'll
Yeah.
finish. Yeah, you keep the roll. We'll finish Wild Magic Surge and then get to deck of many
Hmm.
things. While we get to Box's character.
Mhm.
Cool. So you rolled a 6, right?
Who, me?
46.
Yeah.
46.
46 was 46.
Oh, okay. 46. Amazing. Wait, is this the official Wild Magic search thing? What the fuck?
There's no
Here we are.
official as far as I know.
There is for the sorcerer.
There is,
table,
no?
right?
Sorcerer.
Yeah.
World
Yeah.
Magic table.
So, Barry,
Okay.
here's what happens. You are talking to one of these strangers, and you're just handing him the flyer. He's like, "What is this? What are you doing here, man? Like, it's bloody Saturday. Can I just enjoy my morning without some random goofball trying to pretend he's the Messiah, trying to change the city's name? Who do you think you are?" And
Listen,
Barry, tell me what you say in response as you start levitating.
perfect. Perfect. Hear me out. This city, I have lived here for a bit now. It feels heavy, doesn't it? Don't you think so? Doesn't it feel like it's pulling you down with every step that you take? Whenever you go out, try to earn money, do anything which would make you feel happy, it seems to try to pull you down. But with Port Dabeli, we can all lift up, and my feet lift up. It started to
Incredible.
freak me out as well, but I try to
Nano-
remain in character, and I'm like just yeah, and we should do it, right? Are you with me?
I need you to roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go. Persuasion with advantage. Huh? Why is my thing okay? That's 11 plus 14.
With advantage, it's a 14.
Yep. I rolled a 5
Oh,
and
damn.
11.
That's a sad roll.
Yeah.
You see, this man feels invigorated by what you said. In fact, you know what, stranger? Maybe the city does need a new name. Maybe we do need to turn over a new page and start fresh. I will now give me some of those pamphlets. I will distribute them to whoever
Hell
I can
yeah.
as well.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
And in this brief, small little moment of hope, you see your very unrealistic, ungrounded dream find some footing as you lose yours and levitate.
I'll keep you in mind, and like I just like give up hope and just like throw some of the pamphlets at
As you start levitating, like one of the kids like pulls you down.
Perfect.
And we have other donations as well, right?
I think those are like from before the campaign, right?
Oh, okay. Was it before the scene started?
Yeah, I think it was like from a bit ago, like
Okay.
Sassy?
Cool.
No, totally makes sense.
Okay. So there's been only the $50
yeah.
that came after it started. Okay. Alright.
DM.
So,
Can I speak to Barry during this time?
Yeah. You see one of the kids, she's still like fairly young, like a preteen, like 12, 13. She grips Barry as he is levitating and like pulls him down on the ground and is trying to like force, like to make sure that he doesn't fly away like a balloon. And he's like, she looks kind of like, I don't know, tired of it or something. This is just like instinctively just pulls you down. And he's like,
See, just
"Are you okay,
talking about the
mister?"
name change, I feel lighter already.
Okay.
Barry, you're looking bit of tall now. It's very nice to see. Hey kid, you want to fly a balloon? Let's go. And I grab, I tie a rope to Barry's hand, and the kids say, "Go run!"
Wow. Wow.
I
This kid is not very, very enthused about it.
listen. You know
And
what?
he's
You'd be
just like,
"Oh,
surprised how
shit!"
comfortable I am being in air. You would.
he's like, I don't know. I don't feel like it. Do any of you want to do it instead? And like tries to hand the rope to like any of the other two kids. The tiefling girl is like in a really bad mood and like looks like sour all the time, and she hands it to like a half-hearted kid. It's like, yeah, let's go, and then he starts like running to the store that they're supposed to go. And Abril is like, wait, be careful, and Barry's just like levitating
Oh
and like
no!
hovering over the ground behind the kid as he runs.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I had to do that.
Nope, it's fine. I'm
Amazing.
very comfortable in the air. Told you, haven't I? It's fine.
Wow.
It's okay. Actually, preferable.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so you enter this store. It seems like Fernando, you've been here before, and you like while April was looking for recommendations for like like where people can work, like where these kids can work, and all of that. You recommended the store because there's somebody you know. It's a store that sells almost everything. They have like weapons and armor and like arrows and bows and quivers, everything in stock, adventuring gear. Uh, and there's behind the counter is this ancient looking portal, who just like slowly turns to look at all of you, and he's like, "Oh, if it isn't Fernando, what may I do for you?" And this is your friend Ame.
Wait. And okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Got it.
We got a donation for $5, which means for the next 10 minutes, Kathy cannot make any bad jokes or innuendos.
Good
So
thing I'm
we'll
not
have
even in the same
Do you see who we got it from?
from Galio.
Nice.
Take this, you
Oh.
little idiots. It's for the kids.
Oh. That's amazing. Thank you. Whoever donated.
It was Nano
Okay.
because it came under Galio, right? So I'm assuming it was that.
No. I haven't done it yet. Like, I'm going to
He's
donate,
ready to
but
go.
it's not B.
Wow.
Okay.
I know Ame. Yes.
Yes, Fernando.
Fernando.
What are we here for again?
To get like an internship or a job for one of these like kids.
Oh, okay. Well,
this is
Ame.
Abril like likes to help everyone out, and this is her way of like, oh, the weekends are for helping kids.
Okay, got it. Well, you see, Ame, it's very nice to see you, as always. You're looking absolutely younger every single day. It's fantastic. Just beautiful.
Did we just get another one? Yeah, we did.
What?
We got a 15 and on.
You got a 15?
Another 15? Holy shit! Nice.
Oh, that means give a random potion. Okay, since you're the one who's interacting, you will get a random potion.
Yay!
Let's go.
At the end of this, Fernando.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, continue.
Okay, so We were thinking perhaps one of these wonderful children here could benefit from your expertise in this beautiful store that you have, and perhaps give them a nice internship. Maybe life lessons. What do you think of this beautiful idea?
You want me to mentor one of these? This is a dangerous place, and kids cannot go running around with scissors, much less scimitars. And while Ami is saying that, you see, like at least two of these kids are like very awkward and shy, like looking at this massive portal and like this place filled with like weapons, like floor to wall, just
Uh,
with weapons. Uh, and you see the little tiefling girl picks up like a massive sword that even you would find difficult to, and like
oh, jeez.
holds it like with grace and deftness, and like stores it safely in a way that it doesn't harm her. And she's like, I'm, I don't want to be around kids in some orphanage where my life leads nowhere. Please, mister, I want to learn whatever I can, and I want to understand the world, and I want to find my place in it. And, Ami is just like taken aback in this moment. And he's like, oh, seems like you brought a really good kid with you, Fernando. What is
See, I
your
told you.
name? What is your name, little one? She's
Uh,
like, oh, my name's Ayo. I'm from Port Tamale itself.
I called it. I called it.
Yeah, I don't have anyone else right now. And so I
guys, you
think
know
this
what
will be
happens if she dies here?
Don't kill her! Don't kill her!
Hey,
Vignesh, you
DM
put
gave.
your future character's future girlfriend in a campaign.
No.
Uh-oh.
Sword falls off the sword ceiling and just like stabs her, and then somewhere down the
Oh,
timeline,
oh
it's
no.
just back. So you say bye to Ayo. Abril talks to her for a little more, and then says, "Okay, Fernando, since these two ones aren't like very taken by the options here, can you maybe take them to your friend's restaurant and see if they can get a job as like waiters or something like that? Could you do that for me,
Whatever,
please?"
whatever you want, Abril. My day is yours. You are, of course, the source of my sunshine. I will do whatever it takes.
Oh,
Come on,
you
children.
flatter me.
Let's go.
And you also head head to the Gilded Esplanade. As it seems like most of our characters are converging there.
Sweet.
Speaking of the Gilded Esplanade, we now move to that district who fed of commerce and trade here in Port Damali. The finest goods that you can find, the finest artists you can find, the finest services you can find in Port Damali. Anything you wish, you will find it here. And we don't move to a particular shop or a restaurant or anything else in this commercial district. We actually move to a quaint little house, which is very rare for someone to have here, since most people live in the tumble downs, cramped and starved for space and starved for privacy, away from all of the clutter and the riffraff. In this quaint little nice house, being serenaded by artists at almost every moment of the day. Rigbite, can you describe your character to us?
Yeah, so it's early in the morning. Ilzina is probably getting ready for the day. Grabbing her. Hold on, someone's at my door.
Classic rig bite.
Classic timing.
I have returned.
Welcome
So
back.
yeah, so Elzina, it's probably quite early in the day, so she's probably at this point getting up, getting ready for the day, dressing up, cooking herself some a little quick breakfast. She lives in a small one bedroom apartment. It's not much. A bed, a wardrobe, a small kitchen, and a small area to sit and make be comfortable in. So you see, she's an elf, around 6 feet, 6'2" ish tall, quite well built and quite muscular. She is wearing what seems to be sort of like a metal plate, covering on the top with a black leather jacket on top, which has been buckled using a belt. She also is wearing like sort of leather boots with like heels that look like heels, and has like a metal, like the entire guitar is made out of metal, and it seems to have sort of like a hinge of sorts where it can like detach from, and that is strapped to her right side. um and yeah, that is Ilzina. She has like pinkish, really dyed pink hair. She's wearing like pink jewelry, earrings, and a black choker around her neck. And she gets ready for the day, I think, and she, I think, makes her way down to the small stairs that leads down to the shop right below her house, and she's gonna make her way over to the what Larboard district, where she's planning on going to have a small drink at Abhishek Shakes by the shore. D100 roll.
DM, you're muted.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was just monologuing. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Thank you for that. Uh, can add to your inventory a potion that cures any status effect that you have.
Wait, did you
Oh,
say any
sweet.
status effect you have?
Yeah, any.
Oh, damn, nice.
Oh,
But you, but it has, like you don't know what is the side effect that will happen. You just know that
oh,
Uh-oh.
it cures any status effect that you.
oh boy.
So you can add that to your inventory. Okay. So
How do I add it? Where is it?
Okay, just put it on your
We'll have-
put it on your notes. I'll put it
Okay.
on your notes or send it to me in DMs. That's what your
Okay.
question is, and then I will add it to you. Add it manually.
Okay.
Okay. So, Alzina, you head to this tavern in the Labor Light. It's pretty early in the morning. But there's still a lot of people because there are sailors who've just finished their shift and they're extremely tired. There are guards who just finished their shift and are extremely tired. There are little, like blue collar workers who've been working all night. Port Damali is a city that's always full of life, and so there's always people who need a drink. You walk into this tavern and you are greeted by a massive, like a 6 foot tall, a full alpaca. A full alpaca is just standing there inside the
Damn.
tavern, but like nobody is paying mind to it, and it's just it seems to be greeting you as it does every guest who walks in. And you see a little collar on it at the base of its very long neck, and it says Abhishek on the alpaca's collar. And
Amazing.
the alpaca just goes to you and says, and walks away
What?
and
Mm-hmm.
leads you to an empty table
Uh,
so that you can have a seat there.
Amazing. Amazing. I think as soon
Um,
as Elzina walks in, she has probably visited this tavern a few times. Usually coming here in the afternoon, in the evening, on the weekends to grab herself a drink. She's gonna just look at the alpaca, give like a small wave, and just sort of like pet its head, and then she's gonna walk in, follow the alpaca, sit down, just like look around for a bit if she spots anybody that she knows, and then she's gonna walk over to the counter and find Shelly.
yeah, little Shelly, the bartender, greets you. He's like, "Oh, hi. What can I do for you on this fine morning, Alcina?"
Uh, Zena looks at Shelly, gives her a smile, sort of leans on the counter. Good morning. Good. Nothing. Just woke up early. Usually, I wake up afternoon. The usual. Drink, please. 2 cups. I'll grab them and take them to the table. You tell me how's business going? How's things? What's been
Uh,
happening?
there's a lot happening. I mean, like if you're here for a drink, that's what you'll get. If you're here for something more, you'll have to pay for that.
I know the drill. Just the drink for now.
All right, but there's been quite a lot that's happening in the city. So if you need anything, you'll find me right here.
All right.
She hands you the drinks,
Mm.
and leaves, and you can have your drink and like put your like pay like whatever your coin is, how much
Mhm.
ever the drinks cost. You can just put it on the table, and
Mhm.
Abhishek will trot over on his hooves to the table and take the gold. Holy shit! Let's go.
Whoa, let's go.
Let's go.
This
Holy
is
shit.
popping off.
I
Thank you to whoever
know.
donated us. Is it an anonymous or do we have a
I
name?
think it's an anonymous thing.
Okay.
It's anonymous
It's
indeed.
amazing.
Identify,
Is it?
does not give it like correct order. So I was confused for a second, and then I realized, okay, yeah, anonymous.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, Alvina, you put the coins there before you take your drink. You and Abhishek comes trotting over, uh, bites the coins and like goes to the bar and spits them out like just wet coins dropping into a tankard full of coins. And
Mhm.
then Shali's like, "Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thanks for that, Abhishek. You're such a good boy." And then you take a sip of your drink. This is supposed to be your usual, but
Mm.
something feels funny in your stomach, and I don't know. You just feel kind of light. You feel like motes of light just enveloping your body. You feel very tingly everywhere. But you're like, wow, this must be a strong drink. And then you just like down it. And while you down it and like you try to slam the drink down, it feels like your hand doesn't have the force that it usually does, the strength that it usually does. It feels like the table is sprung too high for you. Like you're sitting at the same table, but like
Mhm.
suddenly feels too high. And you, if you instinctively look at your hands or like what's happening, you are swimming in your clothes and your hands are green.
Uh-oh. I think
Uh-oh.
Alzira just like sort of like looks at the table, sort of not believing her eyes. She's like, that doesn't seem right. Table shouldn't be up there. Then she just like looks around for a little bit, seeing like she's definitely not hallucinating. Looks down at her hands,
Uh-oh.
notices they're green. Her eyes widen as she just glances towards the counter and just yells out, "Oi, Shelly, what the hell did you mix in my drink? I said the usual."
You say this, but the voice coming out of your throat is not your own. It's shriller. It's like, hey, it's drink. It's like very coarse and harsh and shrill. And Shelly's like, oh no, oh dear, oh, I must have accidentally given somebody else's drink to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. And like hands you like half of the money you gave. And she's like, no worries, no matter, Alzina. The efforts are only temporary. Just you know what? The next time you want anything from me, it's free of charge. Okay, I'm not going to charge you for it. So take that as my apology. Abhishek, apologize to the lovely lady. Abhishek comes like towering over you now because he is like twice your height.
Yeah.
He bows to you and says,
Elzina looks at Shelly, sighs, then looks at her guitar and then her clothes. Right. How do you suppose I leave here? By the way, the second drink you can keep it. I'm not chugging it down. Not at least
oh,
right now. At least
I'm
it's
sorry,
fine.
I'm so
It's don't worry about it. It happens.
Should
You
I
know.
pack it to go? Should I put it in a to go pack or something?
Sure. I'll have it later at home tonight then.
Okay. And then she horribly spells your name and gives it to you in a cup.
Nice. I think after this, Alzina sort of just like grabs her guitar, which is quite heavy for her now. Seeing
You're
how it is
dragging
like
it.
it's entirely made out of metal. It also has like a blade attached inside of it, which weighs like its own thing. And she just sort of like awkwardly just like drags it behind her while trying to like you see her like struggling to actually walk. She's like almost like trotting because her clothes are now too big for her size. And I think she's gonna make her way to the other tavern that she knows, which might not have contaminations in their drinks. In the Gilded Esplanade. Damien muted again.
Oh, I said, you know that, you can just go to the Arctic Salmon and you know that they
Yeah,
serve drinks there at once.
that's where
Yeah.
Alzina will
Yeah.
be making her way.
So while you're going there, you see a John Brown. You would usually recognize Alzina, but as you're like, hauling your artisanal dry noodles to deliver, you see a little goblin girl who's dragging what you clearly know as Alzina's weapon and her guitar. You see a strange goblin girl you've never seen before, and she's dragging Alzina's guitar behind her, and that's what you see as you're like going to the Gilded Esplanade.
Wait, who sees this? I'm so sorry.
John
John
Brown.
Brown.
I see this. I see
Yeah.
this. But I know I'll see now. Okay. This is fine. I see.
Did John cut out for me or like?
Nope.
John cut out.
For me also.
John cut
John
out.
cut
Okay,
out for all of
It's
this. Roy, we can't hear you.
goblin carrying. This is weird. This is Blake.
Roy, you got cut off.
Person who I see and yes.
Roy, you got
Hello.
cut
Roy,
off.
you
I
got
cut
cut off fully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start over.
Yeah.
Jean just sees this goblin person in the middle of the street carrying a weapon of someone he knows, and he's quite concerned. but also confused and scared to approach the person at the same time. But he does scarcely goes close to the person, approach them from behind and asks, "Hello? Do I think I should know you, but that weapon belongs to a friend of mine. Who are you?"
Elzina glances over at John, raises her eyebrows. Ah, it's you. Good. I did need the help, and she sort of just like awkwardly like struggles to lift her guitar, lifts it over her head, and like holds it to you. Pick this up. I don't know. I had a drink at Alexander what Abhishek's. Goddamn, I don't know what they had in that drink. You're taking the guitar for me. I can't carry it like this. Dragging it around is only gonna get it damaged.
I just pick up the guitar with my fingers, like, so what? Maybe you should stop going over to that place for drinks. Maybe.
I mean, it's okay. Look, I know what people say about the place. It's safety hazards, blah blah blah. It's you know, it's fine. It's like a 50-50 chance that you get food poisoning from there. I'll take it. It's a nice place. You should go meet the alpaca. Abhishek's pretty nice.
Yeah, try saying that when the goblet hunters come for you. Let's go before they see you. let's just hope the adventurers don't see you like this. And just rushes off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the what the I keep forgetting names.
The Arctic
Ah.
salmon?
Yeah, Arctic salmon with John.
Okay. So you go there. We'll say that eventually, since you're going in that direction, you will also run into Sorin and his crew, as well as Bartholomew and Fernando. But instead of before we get to that, why don't we just directly go to the Arctic salmon? Just give me a second. And here we go. We see a bustling restaurant part of the Gilded Esplanade. It is truly decked out with the best, highest level culinary machines, your ovens, and like all of the produce that you would need to cook a variety of cuisines, depending on what mood you're in. We don't go right into the kitchen just yet. Instead, we are at the tables of the restaurant, which are just like filled with a lot of, every table is filled with customers, and there are patrons who are still like waiting on a long line since it's a weekend and there is like bottomless mimosas or whatever you are having as a promotion in the weekend. And at a corner table, oh, right.
PM. We
Let
can't
me just
see.
add everyone's. Yeah, I'll add everyone's tokens, even though you're not in the stream,
Wait.
just so that you can see it. I'm just adding your tokens here, but pretend you're not here. That's
Ooh, I
Fernando.
like.
That's John
Nice, good map
Brown.
selection.
Thanks to Chepeku.
Good map selection. Yeah. Chepeku.
Chepeku. Okay. At a corner table, there is a lovely date that's happening. we see at one end of the table there is an extravagantly well-dressed woman just wearing was like a very, very beautiful sari, a lot of jewels, and holding a drink in her hand and like talking expressively with her hands while like kind of lightly sloshing the drink around. Uh, really having a great time in this day. And across her in the table is someone who doesn't look like the token. Bards, can you tell me who you're playing and who your character is playing?
I'm still blind.
Oh no, do you not? Oh, maybe this is your old token. Wait, let me give you a new token. Sorry.
Your
There you go.
token.
There you go.
Token,
There you are.
Yeah.
We are our
Let there
token.
be light.
And I reorient my. I don't think I got a name for the guy.
You did. It was. He said Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein. Okay. Gotta remember what he looks like. He's a lizard man.
Yes.
And he's very
Okay.
bookish. He's
Why don't
in.
I? Yeah. Why don't I
he's in
describe?
science.
Okay. Why don't I describe the character you're playing, and then you can tell me who you are.
Yeah, you tell me about
Uh,
Frankenstein.
Yeah. So across the table from this absolutely gorgeous woman is a slinky, slimy axolotl who
What?
just an axolotl.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Who looks very, very uncomfortable. This is not his favored space to be in. And he is very lanky. Oh, here you go. You can see him on the screen. Very lanky, has a lot of books on him, and does not know how to make eye contact with a living person. That's who you see.
And
Okay.
yeah, the person playing Dr. Frankenstein is Zynia or Nia or Nya, whatever. A changeling who
oh, yeah.
normally dresses a little provocatively, but very plain, very simple. She needs to adapt to a lot of situations. She is unfortunately extremely smitten with this woman across from her, and is trying to hold together the character of Frankenstein as best as she can, even though she knows it's not going to go well because she is not focused on her promise to him right now.
And what was that promise?
He promised to get him a date with her. And now she's just trying her best to do that while also maybe setting something up with herself. And it's very difficult for her head right now to wrap everything around this while also keeping in character.
So you see this beautiful woman is just going on and on about like some elaborate story about the party she went to on a boat, and there was an explosion, and a kraken showed up, or something or the other. You are barely paying attention because you are juggling these different thoughts and trying to figure out ethically, morally, and you know, in all different ways, what are you supposed to do in a situation? And she's like, oh my god, so like you're a doctor, and you study like animals? That's really cool. Like, do you like animals? Like, what's your deal?
Nia just sweats a little bit and then goes like, I'm into historical animals like dinosaurs and things.
Oh my god, that's really cool. Like extinct animals?
Yeah,
Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, you must be really smart. Are you okay? Do you need some water?
yeah, that would be wonderful.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to flag down a waiter, but like, oh my god, the service in this restaurant. I've heard such great things about this restaurant, but the service here is just like, oh my god, where's the waiter? I can't see anybody in here. Is anybody even in the kitchen? Like, I ordered my dire crab roll like 15 minutes ago, and like nobody's come in, and like, sorry, I'm starting to see the bottom of my bottomless mimosa. Ah, it's okay, no worries. At least I have a pleasant conversation with you until then. So like,
Yeah.
do you like the party?
Yeah, this is cool. It's not normally my scene.
Uh-huh.
And Nia's just holding her glass of water and shaking rather violently, because she's still trying to figure out how to play this in such a way. And
Oh my god, cutie, you're sweating. Here, take my handkerchief. Like, you just like dry yourself up.
thanks. And she takes she takes it and she just plots her forehead, terribly, just terribly anxiously, and puts it down, like in between her and the lady.
Oh my god, you know what? This may not be like your cup of tea, but a friend of a friend is hosting a party this tonight. Yay! And it's not like filled with animals and stuff, but they have like really cool, like rare plants and things. So like if you're into things like that, I could totally get you an invite.
Hearing this, Nia has finally focused, because this is an N for for the doctor, and she calms down a bit, but is still trying to act extremely anxious. It's like, yeah, that'd be wonderful. I'm sure
Yeah,
I could learn some new stuff there.
yeah. And if you've got any friends, you can bring them along. You can just tell whoever's at the door that Lorem Ipsum sent them. So like yeah, my name's Lorem Ipsum, but spelled differently.
Yeah. I'll be sure to. I have this one friend that I think would love to come along.
Yeah, okay. Are they cute? Are they fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I believe you.
And-
Jesus Christ, where is the fucking diagram? I'm hungry. Uh, as she says this very just exasperatingly, it can be heard echoing in the kitchen of this extremely busy restaurant. Um, I'm inviting yourself and yourself. Yeah. You see the kitchen of this understaffed, overworked restaurant, where, yeah, Laura Gibson. Yep.
Any relation
Where
to
you
the DM?
any relation? Huh?
Any relation to the character that you
Oh,
sent
yeah, yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. There is.
Got it.
Okay. You see, in this bustling kitchen where too many things are happening at the same time and everyone is actively losing their minds. There is a dark skinned woman with like long hair that is put in a little bun and a hairnet on top and a chef's hat on top of that, full white chef's aprons, like with a notepad on the side, extremely precise with every movement that she has. And she's like, I need hands. I need fucking hands. We've got 5 prawn curries with rice is ready to serve right now. Where are the waiters? We need this to serve, and we need to plate 6 orders of fish and chips, 3 orders of diet crab roast, 2 kelpie salads, 3 orders of the giant eel fry, and 5 orders of the signature Arctic salmon fish fillet. Chef, where are you? Yeah, this is the bed.
Ah,
Malu, describe your character for me and his state of mind listening to this laundry list of uh, dishes that he has to knock out like immediately, and it has to be the best thing he's ever made.
okay, so despite his incredible token, Fishtopher is actually a titan. So you see this very like strangely proportioned in the way that merfolk wouldn't have human proportions, but he's got sort of a wide forehead, high prominent cheekbones, very flat nose, those fin-like ears. His skin is mostly blue-green but touched with pink along the edges a lot. His hair is kind of pretty close cropped, like especially along the sides, and it's very pale, sort of whitish, pinkish hair. And he's got these very large, kind of glassy, yellow eyes. Kind of this, he has a sort of dead-eyed stare just because, like literally just fish eyes, so these wide yellow eyes. And it's people sort of make jokes about him just, being a fish person and being called Fishtopher, but right now he looks the wettest he's ever been on land. I hope Soren's timer is still going, but just yeah, just absolutely fucking soaked with sweat. This man looks anxious as hell. He's doing his job and he's doing a good job, but those like dire crab still isn't here yet. And one of his things is he likes to just make a show of carving up all these like large seafood that he gets. Like he likes that's the reason people come here, and it's not here yet. And his staff is doing the best they can, and his wait staff is like nowhere to be fucking seen. So he'll probably have to be wait staff along with everything else. And at the same time, whenever Mel, his sous chef, like she's obviously working and telling him what needs to be done, but he kind of feels like she's yelling at her, so that's like she's yelling at him, so that kind of stresses him out a bit more. And so he's like running around and getting a lot of stuff done, but nothing at the same time is getting over. So you can see him also kind of running around. His voice is getting higher and higher as he's asking his fellow crew where the wait staff is and whether everything she says is ready, and he has to repeat the orders a second after she says them because he will forget. He has already forgotten what needs to
You
happen.
see, this kitchen is understaffed, but you have curated the best chefs in Port Damali to work with you. You have the finest people working alongside you, and you know exactly how you work and who will be able to work with you. So you've gotten like the scrappiest guys who would not usually work in a fine dining restaurant, like from the Beaded Alley, from the Labud Light, like just like the smallest places, you've got all of those guys working with you. And you see your one of the people who works at your restaurant uh comes over to you. This little goblin guy. Uh One second, let me just show you his character. So this guy comes over to you, and he just like has like a bunch of groceries. He's the one who's in charge of procurement and things like that. And he's like, oh, catfish. Most of the people, the wait staff, the regular folks, and most of our regular orders, everything has been sent to the Crescents because there's apparently some big party that's happening. And boss man said that that's higher priority. That's a higher priority than the restaurant. So we don't have any of the usual wait staff. Everything that was supposed to have ordered, uh, like all the diagram, all of the stuff, everything that was in stock, everything sent to this big party that some wizard is having. And so I pulled in my contacts and asked some losers to bring in diagrams on emergency, not the usual pitchers, not the people who are like competent. These are just like the last minute guys. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah. So I just got them in. But you know what? Let me get some of the dishes. I'll ask Era to with me, just like wait the tables and give them some drinks and just like make sure that the customers are okay. And this is your goblin chef who helps out with procurement and things like that. His name is Shunti. And he's going to help
Shunti?
you. Yeah, like Jindu.
Yeah,
He's
nice.
going to help you out, and then immediately you see your fry cook comes out with like all the dishes, and like he just perfectly poised, uh looks incredible, and like this is his thing. He works incredible under pressure, and you know that like no matter what, no matter how hard things are, you can trust that this shrimp will make the best fried rice,
Damn.
Yeah. So he comes over to you and he says, which if you speak primordial is like, yeah, I'll get it done. And then they head out. Uh, while
Okay.
you're still dealing with the mess in the kitchen, and you hear a knock. Uh, you hear a knock coming from this door. If you can, wait, why is my cursor not working? Is my cursor working?
Uh-oh.
No.
Cursor is
Oh,
moving.
okay. Oh, can you see the Game Master cursor?
I
Here.
Yeah, exactly. Right there. Yeah. So you see a guy, you see a guy who is knocking at your door over there. And he just knocks politely, but like immediately opens the door. And he's like, hey, chef, can I have a word with you?
think who is the guy who knocks? Is it
This
Grumly?
is the boss. Yeah, this is the guy who owns the restaurant, Grumly Grimlerson.
Okay. I think it's kind of like fish runs over, and as he's kind of running over, half slipping, sliding over the tiles, he kind of throws a very apologetic look over at Mel because Shunti and Era are like doing service now, and
Yeah,
Mimi is probably on pastry, so it must be just
yeah.
Mel at this point. So
Yeah.
he's kind of
Mimi
like,
is just like in the back. She's just like making the pastries and she's like, I got you covered. I got you covered. It's okay.
yeah, just like so he kind of like runs over and like very apologetically looks at Mel, and then he gets to the door and just like, yes, of course, yes, boss man, what can I get you? We are not having the best time right now, I will admit, but of course, anything you need, that's
Yeah.
just, you know how it is, busy night, I am so stressed.
Look at you. You're the biggest name in the city, huh? Everyone comes to you. Everyone comes flocking to this restaurant. You get everything you need. You got all the utensils you need. You get the stuff you need. You don't even have to pay rent. You're living the life of a king. What do
That's
you need
me,
from me, huh? You're just asking for 2 minutes of your time, and you're busting my balls. Come on,
right?
this is...
I would never. I would never. It's kind of interesting because Shundi mentioned that all of our wait staff are gone. So not
Right, because there's
exactly everything.
important things.
That's true.
There's a big party that's happening. Do you want to feed the best people in the city? Do you want to make more? Do you want to make, keep making as much food as you want? Or do you want to go back to the Labor life and like sell noodles? Huh?
Boss, you're absolutely right. Whatever you say, that was stupid of me. I should not have brought it up. What can I do for you?
Just a reminder, like, you owe me like 80 gold pieces. I gave you a loan, like, for buying supplies or something.
Oh,
That's the money.
right now. Do you want it at the end of service?
Right now would be good, I guess. Or yesterday would have been better. Or should I stop giving you money?
No, not at all. I've got it right here. DM, I have a question. Did he actually give me a loan?
Yeah, he did. And you have to remove 80 gold. That's the reason why there is a high amount in your inventory. He will be draining your inventory.
This fucking checks out. Okay. So
Malu walked into the session and they were like, "Oh, I have 200 gold pieces in my inventory." And I was like, "There's no reason that's
Whoops.
happening."
yeah, okay. So then, Christopher is
Mhm.
not smart man by any account. So he takes a very painstaking amount of time to count out his gold pieces because he's just like, okay.
Hey, clock's ticking, chef. Come on, every second counts.
I know. And then he probably, honestly, I would love to make an intelligence roll to see if I give him extra money because I am
Yeah,
stupid.
sure, go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh no! No, don't do it!
absolutely
High
not.
rolls.
For this season.
High
Okay.
rolls.
Let's
Fuck.
go.
That's an 11. You're fairly confident that you've not shot it up by at least like over a 10. You know what I mean? Like if you would have given like 90 maybe. You don't know.
Okay.
You're
Yes.
fumbling. And
Yes.
he's like,
Okay.
okay, anyway, big name, big chef. I got somebody here waiting for you. There's just like some more things that you need to do, like there's a contract coming in, maybe like open a new branch in the Crescent or like do more catering there. There's a lot of demand for your food. I don't know what to say. Hey, big man, come here, talk to the guy. He's not busy. It's okay. Come. This is
Oh
all
my
normal.
God.
It's fine. And he just like steamrolls through this conversation.
Yeah.
You see, he opens while you're in that hallway. You see, he opens the door.
Yeah.
You see, he opens the door, and this is a room. This is an extravagant, beautiful, decked out, large room, back room of the restaurant. You hear one of the best music that you've ever heard. Like you've never heard music like this before. Are you walking into the room?
Yeah, I'll follow him if he's like,
Yeah.
because I don't have a sign. I'm just there.
He leaves the room. He just like he'll just introduce you to the other guy and like leave the room. And he'll just like walk out to like wherever, like do his own business. But you see this like decked out, beautiful room that's usually filled with like extremely rich people. You see in a corner far away from where he's leading you, there are like a bunch of like very wealthy people. Some of them who work for the Clovis Concord, some of them who are like extremely high level, like guild masters, people like noblemen from other regions who come here specifically because this restaurant is like very, very sought after. And like all of the dishes, like 80% of the dishes that Mel has named, saying that like, where are those dishes? Like they're all just sitting here and these people are barely eating them. Like they're barely paying attention to them. They're just having a great time, talking to each other. And you hear this beautiful music, but you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
and you see Grumly leads you to this guy, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, skinny man, this is the guy you have to talk to right here. You'll never find a better chef anywhere else in Port Damali. I give you my word for it, okay?" And he gives him like a bear hug, and like this guy is like almost falling,
Oh,
just based on this interaction, and Grumly leaves the room. Uh, and he's just like awkwardly looking at you to start the conversation with him.
okay. I like stick out my hand, and you can see kind of webbing between my fingers a little bit. And I'm just like, "Oh yeah, hello sir. It's nice to meet you. I'm Chef Christopher Filderoy Aquarian the Third, but you can call me Fish. What can I do for you? Are you enjoying the food?" And in his head, he's hoping this man says yes, which means Mel's food went somewhere and it didn't go to
Yeah.
waste.
You see, this guy, he's like very awkward. He doesn't dress like extravagantly, even though he's sitting in this back room. He dresses kind of in common clothes. And he's like, "Oh, hi. My name is Amal Gloomy. Uh,
You do this, motherfucker.
What happened?
Sorry, continue.
this is Malu's love interest from a different campaign.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
I love the food. I'm a big fan of yours. I've eaten here multiple times. I've always been like very scared of approaching the chef because like they look very intimidating and really cool. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of yours, and basically my boss, um, Lord Holtness, is requiring catering services, and he will pay handsomely for it. But he would require your catering services for a big gala event that he's going to throw soon. So I just wanted to personally come and invite you
fellas, we
for
got a
it.
200.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
Whoa! No
How-
way! No!
What the fuck
That's
is going on?
incredible!
Whoa.
What
Oh my
is
God.
happening?
Bro,
What
amazing.
is happening?
Bro, amazing,
Oh.
but also no!
The what?
So much chaos.
200
This is
means-
gonna be so much fun.
Oh my god,
It's gonna
remarkable
be a
dragon.
dragon.
Oh no!
200 means that
The fucking excitement in that room.
romanceable
Yeah.
dragon.
Holy shit!
Okay. Whoever gifted that, whoever donated that,
I just
thank
need
you
to
so
know
much.
who posted our link where. That is what I need to know.
Wait,
Oh my
there's
God.
also been $100, right?
Yeah.
There's been a
Yes.
bunch of donors.
We're at
DM. You have to.
489, out of
Okay.
which 45
Holy
was
shit.
from before. So we've raised $450 plus ish today. What the
That's
fuck?
Wow.
incredible.
Amazing.
So, we will, for the next encounter, summon a powerful ally, and
Can
I
the
don't
ally
know
be
what
a
I will
romanceable
do.
dragon?
Why not? Right? Why not? We got $200 in. I will throw the script out the window right this second. Whatever I had planned for the
Yeah.
next encounter, I will
Oh
throw it
my
out of the
god.
window promptly, and you will get yourselves a romanceable dragon who will be an ally for the next encounter. How
It just
about this?
becomes a
Huh?
dating sim.
What the fuck is?
Incredible.
What the
Incredible.
fuck?
How's it 12 get many?
Whoever has this kind of fuck all money as well, I really appreciate it. It is all going to a very, very good cause, which
Yeah.
is, PCRF.
You shouldn't call it fuck all money when they've donated.
Bro.
Yeah.
Say
Thank you
fuck you money.
so much.
Say fuck you money.
I
That's
was going to
better.
say fuck you money,
Say
but
fuck
I
you money.
decided against last
It is
minute.
fuck you money, and it is going for a very, very crucial cause. Thank you all so much for donating, and I will promptly rewrite the whole campaign to put
Oh
a
boy.
romanceable dragon
Oh,
as one of your key
Incredible.
allies. Yeah.
Also, the fuck is gonna
Um,
happen with those fucking 12 pull cards?
Yeah.
Well, think of
Yeah.
many things, dude.
yeah.
Thank you, Nano, for keeping track. At the end of this session, we will pull cards from the deck of many things.
Everybody gets
We
Also,
will have
just
to.
a quick
Yeah, go ahead.
thing. We don't have to redeem everything today itself. This is a mini series,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a one shot. So we could potentially leave some things for the next session or beyond.
Yeah.
So DM, however you want to play it, it's up to you.
Cool. You know what? I'll keep a list or a table on the side, and whenever I want things to get spicy, we'll pull from that and like we will do that. You know,
Yeah, that
that
works.
sounds good.
Yeah.
We already have a level 10 character because the box pulled incredibly from the deck of many things.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Uh,
Hello?
yeah.
Hello.
Box got 50,000 XP.
Yeah,
Box got
and
50,000
is
XP.
is now because this incredibly gorgeous woman is flirting with her character. She is filled with the most like potent power she's ever felt. We will role play that when you level up. But moving on to where we were in this conversation, Amal Gloomy continues, and he's like, yeah, so we really need you to cater for this event. It's like a very, very important event. And he's like fumbling through his notes and he's like, I'm sorry, I just like very recently got this job. I talk a lot when I'm nervous. It's something that, oh God, oh, am I messing this up? This is why they say never meet your heroes. Uh, in fact, I used to work for someone else before I came here. It wasn't a very good environment. It was kind of like a toxic environment. He set up what he called a sharp edge mountain scheme, and he said that I could be my own boss. But then that thing crumbled when like somebody just like a group of chaotic people just tripped him over and tied him like a hog and carried him even though he was a powerful wizard. It was a bizarre experience. But then after that, I ended up working for something called the Infinite Closet Discount Warehouse. I was selling infinite closets at a discount warehouse. The name was kind of self-explanatory. And I was locked in the warehouse over the holidays and no one came to help me. I'm sorry, am I rambling? It's okay, I'll keep continuing. Anyways,
I fucking love
all
him.
of your food. He's eating all of your food while saying this, like a whole course of food, and he's eating everything. It's like, wow, this is like incredible. My thanks to the chef, I say. So yeah, I was locked in the warehouse over the holidays, and nobody came to help me. I kept shouting, but it was like 5 days gone, and it was like a 2-week holiday that was happening. So I thought, well, might as well open every closet in here and try to see what's there. I could find some food and some clothes in there, and I was warm for a bit. And then I tripped into a closet, and I don't spend much time inside closets if you catch my drift. But I tripped into this particular closet, and then I fell. I fell through, and I fell like what seemed like 100 feet or 200 feet straight into snow. And long story short, my new boss discovered me and he took me under his wing, and now I work for him. And he gives me good work and good pay, and now I get to eat really, really nice food and meet people who I really look up to. Thank you for this incredible food, but my boss would also really like you to cater for this event. So what's your answer?
Christopher's eyes, I think, just kind of glazed over the moment Amal started complimenting him because he's such a whore for like positive affirmation. So he's just here, like, away from the chaos of the kitchen, forgetting that he needs to be there. So he was just kind of like, nodding like really happily. And like he mentions the Sharp Mountain scheme, and Christopher remembers his own personal signed copy of How to Triple Your Wealth in 12 Easy Ways. So, so he's just kind of there going
It's
like,
a legitimate book by Jordanian Peterson.
Yes, the most well-dressed thing in the galaxy. So Christopher's just kind of like nodding along, and just kind of in it's sort of escapism, this whole conversation. So by the time he gets to the end of it and he asks, so what is your answer? He's just like, oh yeah, sure, of course, anything for a fan. And he like, no thoughts, not thinking about it, just zero like, oh, I should ask more questions. He agrees immediately, I think.
Okay, that's fantastic. Oh my god. Thank you for this. It's been truly one of the greatest experiences of my life. Having to interact with you. Can you please sign my plate? And he hands you a plate.
I mean, I think I'll do you one better. As I take the plate and I sign it, and then I write like the equivalent of my phone number underneath it, and I give it back.
Oh my god, did I just score a date with Christopher Felderoy, Aquarium the Third? The greatest seafood chef of our times?
I like wink at him, and then I kind of turn around dramatically and walk back.
Like a frog blinking.
Yeah, just
Smooth.
yeah. It's just like little do they know I actually only blink one eye at a time, so it's like everything is new.
You walk back into a kitchen that is actively on fire, and Mel, who is putting out 5 fires at once, and she's like, "Come on, chefs, we need to be orderly. You need to keep the knives away from here. You need to make sure that the lighters are not close to the wood. You need to make sure that you turn off the ovens after you're using this. Come on, this is elementary. We need to put things in shape."
Just
Where have you been?
there was work. I'm so sorry. We do have another job lined up later. But yes, of course, Mel, you're the boss. She is not the boss, but basically she is to be in my heart.
I'm hearing that the diagram is coming through right now. So I need you to go check in on that, and I need you to do what you do best, okay? These customers are waiting on you.
Okay, so I kind of awkwardly, I think all the riz that Phil has just kind of evaporates when he's near her, so he awkwardly salutes and then runs out and probably trips on the way, just sort of.
Okay. We now go back to outside the restaurant. The remaining of our party are simultaneously, like somebody's hand is moving to make this universe turn in this particular way, as if fate itself is pushing everyone together. All of them find each other walking towards the restaurant in the busy streets of the Gilded Esplanades. All of you see each other.
Nice.
And
Just
all of you see
he's
a
supposed to wait.
goblin accompanying. You see a goblin accompanying John, and John is carrying Ilzina's usual weapon, but there's a very angry little goblin girl next to her.
Oh,
So much has happened today. Truly, so much.
Fernando peeks up and he's like, who is this new addition? I do not believe we have met before.
We
Name is
have
Fernando.
Alzina.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Don't
thought
ask-
you were
don't
different,
ask
you
me
know.
about it.
What happened?
Don't
What
ask me about
happened
it.
to
It's Alexander. It's Abhishek's. It's don't ask me about it. I just went for a drink.
I understand. Right,
Uh,
right.
You
of
want
course.
a sip?
No, you look great. You carry it very well. Beautiful,
Uh huh.
in fact.
I can. Uh huh.
Yeah,
Anyways,
kind of hot
I
too.
don't think
Not,
she
not
can
gonna
carry
lie.
anything right now. I'm carrying things
Oh.
for her.
No, kind of hot too. I'm just saying. Oh, hi.
Alzina
How are you doing?
I saw them.
That's the first thing you say.
You should be grateful. I don't have my guitar in my hand.
Oh, you can have mine. It's
I
fine.
appreciate. No, I appreciate the compliment.
You-
Yours is a little bit too small. It's yeah.
I assure you, my guitar might be small, but other things are not.
Soren's heard that many times. I'm sure Soren's heard that sentence
Oh,
many
that's
times.
a sick pun.
That's
So
gonna
funny.
bring back memories even for Soren.
Oh no.
But shouldn't I be back to normal? I think it. How long am I goblin for?
You weren't
It
on
was
stream.
not being funny, so like
1 minute of screen
Wow,
time.
amazing.
yeah.
Hell yeah,
I think you will stop being a goblin as soon as you enter the restaurant.
amazing.
On your walk, it's like a walk of shame you have from the tavern to the Arctic Farming. And you
I was
see,
like,
yeah, go ahead.
As I walk in the door with
Yeah.
with her behind me, I was looking. So, what have we learned today? Maybe not go back to our races. And I turn back to dresser, and I see that they've turned back, and oh, you're back. Right, here's your guitar.
Elzina just like looks at you awkwardly, grabs the guitar out of your hand, and just like slings it to her hip again, where there's like a band that she uses to latch the guitar. Yeah, I'm not going back there at least for a while. I think I'm gonna have to change my usual drinking spot.
Soren's gonna lean over to Silas and just whisper, I think I preferred her as a goblin. I mean, that has to,
Guys,
right?
can you help us? We still have a job to do. Can you just help us push this massive crab?
Okay, I'm feeling a lot of negative energy from you, Silas. I feel like we should probably have an intervention or something, or maybe just go to therapy together. Just this is weird.
I think. Do I hear this conversation, DM, about the crab?
They talk. Yeah, they talk.
We all walking in together.
You're
So yeah.
following this, yeah. You're walking
Yeah,
together
so
while they're following this
Alzina
massive
just
crab.
glances back at Soren, and who was Soren talking to? Orella, right?
Aurelia?
Silas.
Okay, Silas. And Alzina is gonna grab the crab. Okay, I'll go to drop this in the kitchen then, as seeing as how you two are stuck arguing. We do want our food in time if we do order something.
God, she's strong too. Holy
Thank
shit.
you, darling. Oh, thank you
Not
so
an
much,
issue.
darling. You are a lifesaver, and you will get at least half of what Soren is owed.
Boy!
No
That's unfair.
need to pay me. It's just consider it a favor.
No. I insist. I insist that you take half of Soren's pay.
Don't make me go complain to the captain, alright?
Hey, Soren, feeling a little sore, are we?
Hi, Fernando. How's the chicken restaurant? How's the fried chicken?
Oh, wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. As usual.
It's good to see you.
John
It's
just
been-
if you guys are done hobbling, can I finish this deliveries? Like,
Oh, John, I didn't see you there. That's a lie. Who wouldn't see a giant ass bear roaming around the street side? What have you got? Can I have a taste? It's been a long day. I'm hungry.
Didn't you just hear him? He said delivery, I think. Those are not for consumption right now.
So what? Who's gonna know? It's just food.
I don't want to eat uncooked food, my guy.
Oh, it's uncooked? That's a shame. No, never mind.
If you want to eat raw noodles, be my guest. I'm sure it's going to be a
Got something
delightful
wrong,
experience.
right?
No, perhaps you need to let the man cook.
Somebody pays $5. Somebody pays $5 so that Soren doesn't
The
take
bad
any
jokes
nasty.
stop. Yeah.
I know the quote great, but we really need the $5.
Yeah. I think at this
okay.
point, Algin is just gonna grab John and gonna lead like him to the kitchen along with like the crab.
Very rotate.
Yeah, you go to the. Sorry, that was me. I was trying to move your tokens to the pantry.
We just started
Which
dancing.
I will do now.
Dancing.
Yeah, you started dancing.
That's
okay. You're at the pantry, and Fish will go to meet you there. Cool. Fish, you see John and Alzina, like the whole crew of the Salty Mermaid, Serafina, Silas, Soren, Aurelia, they all have the massive fish. Like, they have a dire crab, they have a giant eel, they have some other like very rare exotic fish that they've caught on like emergency on like really short notice. And you have John with artisanal raw noodles for your ramen. And they have that for you.
Yeah, I run up and you can tell I look panicked, and it's just kind of like a weird haphazard shaking everyone's hands, and then I go up to Serafina and like kind of grasp her hand and shake it really violently, and I'm just like, I'm so grateful. This looks amazing. If you could please help me, you've seen me, twiggy arms, not quite as strong as you. I probably never will be, but like if you could please help me just get it over to the kitchen. Shunti does happen to be wait staff right now. Hello, John. Good to see you. Can I interest you in a waiter position for the evening?
Are you guys short-staffed again? What's happening now?
Our staff happened to go to a party in the Crescents, I believe. So we have close to no waiters. Honestly, friends, if anyone wants to just grab an apron and get onto the floor, I would really appreciate it. I'd owe you one. I'll make you all dinner.
Fernando, you
some-
know that
I'm
there
in.
are two. Yeah, Fernando, you also know that there are two
Yeah,
kids with
yeah.
you who
Yeah.
you brought specifically for this.
Or an internship.
Yeah.
Yep.
I pushed them slightly forward, gently, very gently.
Guys, we got
And,
11 more. Just putting it out
Yeah,
there.
Nano?
Yeah,
We got
got
11 more.
Yeah, we hit 500. Yeah.
$11, yeah.
13 cards.
Woo!
Let's go.
Holy
Fucking
shit.
That's incredible.
That's
I-
awesome.
I
One
don't
more
know.
and this two for each.
I don't know where this money is
Oh,
coming
boy.
from, but I really appreciate it.
This
Where
is
Where it's
truly.
coming from? What do you mean?
I
It's
don't
coming
think
from your
any of
viewers.
us.
We have 7 people watching.
It's,
That
So
okay.
So, can you not berate
All of you
your
are
own
extremely
viewership
generous.
for one day?
yeah. All of you are extremely generous.
7?
Whoever's donating, thank you so
Yes.
much. And
7
none of
awesome
us.
and brilliant people are watching.
Yeah,
7
awesome people are
lovely
donating. Come
human
on.
beings.
And
Seven.
Rich people.
who knows
That's
how many
a lot.
people are donating. Thank you all so much. And like none of us expected, at least I didn't prepare for this much
Yeah, same.
money to be like coming in so quickly. And I'm going to have the rest of the next week is going to be me preparing how to efficiently use
How to bring a
all of
romanceable
the donation
dragon.
bill. How to bring a romanceable dragon, how to turn Box's character into a level 10 bard. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Thank you all so much. Yeah. So, Fish, remove $80. I mean, 80, sorry, not dollars. 80 gold pieces from your inventory. Remove
I-
80 gold pieces from your inventory to
I did
give it
one
to.
better. I did you one better. I removed 90 gold pieces.
Okay, you already removed. No. You already removed 90 for giving it, repaying the loan to Grumly. Now
Oh
you
my
have
God.
to pay. Now you have to pay
For the
Serafina
delivery of
and
the
her crew.
goods.
Yeah, like Serafina is like having a.
This is why you
hand
gave me money.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
Don't I have
I
to
gave
get
you
paid as
money.
well?
Yes, exactly. You have to give 80 gold pieces to Serafina, which she'll like split it to her crew. You will have to give 40 gold pieces to John Brown, which.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Did you calculate?
And,
Continue.
what? Sorry.
No, continue. 40 gold pieces to John. Is there anything else?
I think if you're feeling generous, there are little kids who have been like right now recruited as wait staff. They're seeing like money being transferred everywhere else, and like these are little orphans who've never been in a fancy restaurant. They're seeing something
Nice.
truly incredible
Guilt trip.
unfold
The
before their
orphan,
eyes.
split the orphan card. Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
I
orphans having so much money come out of your wallet.
get.
Like,
Can I
I'll
give
be
them
like,
one gold piece each?
Hold on. I'll gently push the 2 children forward because they may be shy. Say, Fish, these children are looking for internships. Perhaps you would prefer the extra help from them.
They're hired.
To
Get them
be-
on the floor right now.
Amazing.
Please, just
Go ahead, children. Have fun in the restaurant.
no, not having fun, please. Fernando, can you like oversee them? And I'm just like you. I feel like most of Fish's friends kind of see him like on top of his element with things, but today he looks really out of it. So he's like grasping Fernando by the collar. It's just like, I beg of you, I really need this.
I understand. Okay, no problem. Okay, children, less fun, more work. You can blame Fish for later on. Come on, let's go.
I have paid them. This is no longer an internship; it's employment.
It's paid internship. Poor orphan children are getting 1 gold for doing all the
Whoa!
work.
1 gold for a
Don't say
child.
it like
Come on,
that.
going.
Wow. These children,
Okay,
these
anyways.
children are like ready to be like serious, and they're like, "But chef, we will do our best, chef. We will make sure that we'll
Aw.
make sure that we'll deliver anything that has to be done. We'll go to the kitchen right now, chef.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Do your best. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's just like Christopher fucking so stressed
That
out.
1 gold is gonna cover all the plates they're gonna drop in.
Why would you say this to me?
And Serafina gives 20 gold piece to Silas and Aurelia each, and then gives 10 gold pieces to Soren and 10 gold pieces to
Wow.
10 gold pieces to Algina. And she's like, well, Soren, come on, she did do a lot of your job.
She literally just carried it from around the corner. That's all she did.
Algina's just, I think, gonna walk back, look at Soren, and hand him the gold. It's fine. I'm just helping you out. It's a favor. Don't worry about it. You know.
Listen, I appreciate you. You're a good friend, and you know all of that. This is not on you. But you pieces of shit. And he's gonna turn to look at Silas and Serafina. I thought we had a good thing going. Wow. Okay. I see how it is. Fine. It's fine.
Oh. Hey, come on, darling. I thought we were all making jokes here. Oh, or did I forget? Oh no, I must have lost my memory as well.
Wow.
Oh, poor me.
Okay.
Sick. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think I heard something in the kitchen. I'm going to go help now.
Yeah. Make fun of the guy who can't remember shit. That's wow. Okay.
Yeah, Soren. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go help the kitchen out. Soren, I hope you do remember your way through the restaurant. And you can help us. And everyone goes to help.
You're lucky. You're cute. Fine. Fish, do you need help? Do you need more help, or is this?
Yes, always so much help. Can you chop vegetables?
I'm trying my hardest to not make a joke. Yes, I can help.
Don't do it.
Okay, you know what? I think you guys would work great as waitstaff. That way I can actually take back my chefs from the floor back
Yeah.
to the kitchen.
That's
This
smart.
works out great. Thank you. I love you all. I will cook you dinner after this.
John just says, if you need people to cook the noodles, just
John, yes, you're with me in the kitchen. Let's go.
Okay. So John goes to the kitchen. Who are all doing what? Silas.
I'll do wait
and
stuff.
The rest of the okay. They're doing wait stuff. Silas is doing wait stuff. Aurelia's doing wait stuff. Serafina's helping like pull the diaphragm along with Alzina. Barry,
Alzina,
what are you
after
doing?
I think keeping the crab, I think Alzina is not feeling like walking, so she's just gonna have a seat and order a drink.
Wow.
It is
adding
Barry
to the
still
load.
floating?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Barry is still. I don't know how long levitation lasts. Let me check. Barry, what are you doing?
Barry's still flying around.
Up to 10 minutes, it says, based on concentration.
Okay.
But I
Okay,
don't know how
then
that works with wild
concentration.
search.
It's
Wait,
been
I'm
well
checking.
over
I'm
10
checking.
minutes. Yeah.
46. It just says 10 minutes. There's no specific time. So 10
Yeah,
minutes based
okay.
on concentration means you can
Then
keep
it's
it as just
stated,
10
yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Then it would feel. Barry, what are you doing? Nano, if you're talking, you're muted.
Is Nano here? I thought they were AFK.
Oh no,
AFK?
she's back. She said she was back. I don't know after that.
Nano.
You know?
Nano is muted, so
Seems
Probably
that,
AFK.
It's okay. We'll get to her
Probably.
later. Cool.
She can float around for a bit.
John Brown is
Probably
helping in the
helping-
kitchen. Everyone else
Hey,
is
sorry, I'm here.
Hey,
Yo,
cool.
no.
So they need all hands in the restaurant. How are you going to pitch in to help the restaurant get through this service?
I think I'll like reclaim Era and Shanti. Shanti? Yeah, from
Shanti.
the Shanti
Shanti.
from the floor and kind
Floor,
of
yeah.
get them back in and just sort of like let Mel know that like some of my friends are here and they are wait staff and we have the dire crab and like it's just sort of like it's going to plan and to plan is generous. Just it's going better and just that like perhaps as a distraction I could like carve up the dire crab live for people to like keep them sated for a while before we actually start to cook it.
Make a performance check.
Yay.
What do you roll
Ooh,
for
let's
this?
go.
Are you doing a performance check? Like what is your
I think it would be performance. I'd like take out my if I was doing this, it'd probably be like one of those giant like teppanyaki things center stage, and I take out like my it says rapier, but it's just like a giant boarding knife, like an absolutely massive one.
amazing?
Set up. So it's like my flame tongue boarding knife. So I'd like take it out and make like
Yeah.
make a show of like
Incredible.
moving it around. I don't know, roll first, but I don't know how well this is gonna go.
What kind of
No,
cooking
you-
are they
You
doing?
described this
I love
beautifully,
this.
by the
I
way.
love this.
Yeah, so
Because
it's
of
Can I-
that, I'll let you roll with advantage.
Am I
thank
in the
you so much.
vicinity?
Yes.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah,
You are here.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Oh,
if I'm seeing this
24.
and if I'm like involved in this process at all, I would
Yeah.
like to help. Just like
Ooh.
touch them on the shoulder, give them guidance.
Hell yes.
Oh.
Can I?
Guidance,
How do
not
I
bardic
roll a
inspiration.
d4?
No guidance.
Just do /d4
Okay.
/r d4 /r
Slash.
space 1d4.
Okay.
Ooh, let's
Hey.
go.
26.
6.
The total, I think. So he's like doing a kind of a dance with the sword, and then he kind of raises it up into the air, and then it just bursts into flame. And just like as a part of the dance, and it's just sort of as it bursts into the flame, he's like his friends, he's kind of like gestures to them so they can like lower the lights at the same time. And it's just a whole display. Fish is really putting just like everything he can into this to give Mel more time in the kitchen.
I wonder what's Nia and her their date doing at this point right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They've
That's
been
what I rolled.
complaining this whole
That's what I've rolled just now. Who wants to serve the date? Like,
I'll do it.
who wants to go? Yeah. Okay.
So I'm assuming that Soren recognizes Nia, right?
No, you don't, because
No,
she's in
changeling.
disguise.
There's
Oh.
changeling. There's
Oh shit!
The
Yeah,
axolotl.
She's
I
there's
forgot
fine
about that.
right now.
She looks like the slimiest axolotl you've ever seen, like a slimy salamander.
Yeah, I think Soren's is gonna want to go flirt with both of them, so he's gonna go up to the date. Yeah, that's
Yeah. So you see Lorem Ipsum. He looks at this display of like a massive diagram being cut in front of her, and she's like, "Oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy this restaurant is incredible. My God, Victor, you've really picked such a fantastic spot for this. You know how to party. You should like really come to this party. Hi, we've been asking for bottomless mimosas.
Uh,
Hello?
Don't do it,
She's like,
Soren.
trying to get me started. Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
if it is,
Patch, can't you see?
what?
Hi, Patch.
What do you think? It's an eye patch.
Yeah, she's calling you that. She's calling you that.
That's how you're talking to the client. Oh no. Fish, you do.
Hello, hi. Yes, bottomless mimosas
Best
coming right up.
catering over here.
I'll get you bottomless something else as well if you'd like. And I look over to the other person, not at the annoying. Yeah. Hello. Sorry about the delay. We've been facing some technical issues, but things are good. The food here is fantastic, and the drinks are even better. So you'll forget about this horrible experience in no time. Don't worry about it. I hope you're having a good time though here.
Yeah, I mean, like, the performance here, let me tell you, the performance here, incredible. The food here, incredible. Everything that you do here in this restaurant, amazing. Beyond believable. But every week I come here, Saturdays at 6 p.m., and I wait for half an hour for your technical issues to be sorted.
That's a deep cut. Oh boy.
That's the first attack.
That's a ball.
That's a
a ball.
deep fucking cut. Oh boy.
Thank you for the mimosas.
You're right. It is a what do I tell you? It's when the rich people, when the people up top need things, they need things, and it's not none of your concern really. But I'll get you the mimosas. No worries. You can have yeah.
Right. Thank you. It's fantastic service, and she hands you like a 5 gold piece just for doing something.
Let's go.
Oh, holy shit! So thank you. I really appreciate it. Anything else I can get you while after with the drinks or the food or anything else?
I would love for the diagram to come as soon as possible. I also heard that you have a signature fish fillet. I would love to try that. And can I get like a little what do you say, a guided tour of the kitchen perhaps, like me and my date? What do you say, Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would love a tour. So, whenever that's all, that would be splendid.
Oh,
Thank
of course,
you.
yeah.
And she's like pushing the coin into you.
I'm gonna
Like
pocket
pushing
the
you with the coin. Yeah.
coin, and I'm gonna just look over at the other person. Just maintain eye contact. And can I get you anything else while we're waiting?
Some more water would be great.
Okay, yeah. Water and bottomless mimosas coming right up. And I'll ask the chef for the tour of the kitchen as well, because that sounds like fun. I would love one too. Never mind. And Solid's gonna rush over to get the thing. And just like proper chef kitchen etiquette style, just walk over to Fish and then turn around so he's facing not facing the audience, and just lean against the table and be like, people, a couple of the guests, the date in the corner there, they were asking for like a tour of the kitchen. Do you think that's something is that something you offer? I don't know if that's something you offer, but I said I would ask. So
Are you going around offering tours?
they asked for one. I didn't offer one, I swear. I know how busy you are, and I wouldn't fuck with you like that way. That's no fun.
Soren, and I like hold his shoulder. Soren, the kitchen's literally on fire right now. Do you want to flambe my guests? Soren.
Wait, I can't do anything about that. Okay, so do I just say no? Do I just say that?
I think no, never say no. You can just say after service wraps up, we would love to give them a super special, super elite late night tour of the kitchen. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Look at me. Do I look like I can say no to anything? Do I look like I can afford to say no?
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? It's fine if you don't want to do it, because it is your restaurant, right? So it's up to you. I can just tell them to fuck right off. It's fine. I don't care. Well, I do care because you make money from this place, but like also if you want me to be like the bad guy, I can be the bad guy.
I
Where's the fish fillet?
I think this it's coming. This Christopher, it just sort of thinks of the like it's your restaurant and you make money here, and he thinks about how he's not had control about over anything today and how he's lost more than half his gold that he's been carrying. And so he's just like he thinks of the fact that maybe they'll tip better if they know that they can get a tour. So he just like sort of it's just like 2 moments of absolute panic on his face, and then this serene thing kind of goes over him at the thought of more money. And he's just like they can have a tour if they're willing to stay after service. They can have a tour. Now, if
Ish.
you
Actually,
works.
I have prestited it. Fuck that stupid spell. Whatever, however
shit,
you
I might
pronounce
forget
it. Presti, yeah, that thing. I have that one. I can snuff out small campfire fire. So if you need
that
me to
would
like
be
do that,
it.
yeah, okay.
If that would be great. Just like if you can follow Mel around and help her so that she can like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
we can use the extra fires to cook more things. Do you think we have more pans at the back? And just it's just sort of like, but yeah, he's very grateful to Fernando for just helping it all.
Awesome. I can chill, warm, flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for about an hour, clean or light
Incredible.
or snuff out fire. So yeah, I'll cast that.
Yeah, I think I'll just like help nab Fernando from the floor and then just have him help out with like all the messiness of the kitchen. Just have him follow around people and like keep things clean because like the whole like always keep your station clean. So
Yeah.
Fernando can help with
Fernando
that
is
part.
here.
Yes, excellent.
Fernando is here for you.
Amazing.
Let's go.
You have Fernando helping. Anyone else who has like a mending cantrip or anything else they can use to help fix up things? Yeah.
John has taken out the wok and just cooking the noodles and using his mage hand to throw in the ingredients in the wok while he's using the other 2 hands to toss the wok and stir the noodles simultaneously.
Hey,
Incredible.
let's go.
Yeah. You've seen your dad do this a million times. You know exactly how to cook.
Bartholomew
Freshly
has
ramen.
no idea what to do, so he just like takes out like a couple of balls from his pocket and starts juggling.
There is a designated place. There is a designated place in the restaurant to like have
I'll go.
open mic
I'll
nights
go
and
do
things
that.
like that. Yeah, you can perform
Start
that. Yeah.
using my minor illusion to just like start performing tricks.
Yeah, incredible.
Wait.
Yeah. You can do that.
Wow, Bards being helpful.
and-
That's new, huh, Sassy?
Yeah. I think this whole campaign is an intervention for Sassy about how bards can be helpful.
Yeah.
Oof. Big
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm gonna lean over to
All right.
Fish, and I'm gonna put a hand on his
Man
shoulder
has been murdered.
and just be like, hey, you're gonna be fine. You got this. We got your back, and I'm gonna try to cast calm emotions on him.
Wow.
I think that's like it's really helpful to Fish because there's so much stuff going on. He's the most avoidant motherfucker on earth, but it's just like this really brings him into like a state of zen, and I think because of that, his cooking also becomes like snappier. And for once, he's working like on Mel's level of just coordination and everything.
That's really cool move. I'll say that because of that, because of calm emotions, because of cleaning up of the kitchen and like so many people helping you at the last moment, you are able to smoothly finish this round of service.
Ooh, let's go.
Isn't calm emotions an area effect spell though?
Incredible.
Yeah, so like the whole kitchen is
Yeah, the whole kitchen is working.
The whole kitchen is like optimal working conditions. Everyone feels calmer. Everyone is like hyper focusing on like finishing their stuff and is not panicking even though they were delayed. And they are able to just smoothly finish everything in this. And going back to the tables, carrying out there, performing incredibly with minor illusion. and the date is going really well. Lauren is having the time of her life. She's like, oh my God, Victor, this is incredible. The experience at this restaurant, I mean, like, they were so slow with service at one point, but this is worth the wait. I will make sure that everybody that I know in the Crescents hears about this. So like, how do you know about this restaurant? Like, have you been here long and you have a lot of friends here?
I have this one friend named Ziania, and
Um,
Oh,
she visits here all the time, and she knows the chef, and speaks very
oh my
highly about him.
God. You sly boy, you have an in on this restaurant, huh? You know all the right people.
But yeah,
It sounds cool too. Um, so like we were promised like a tour of the kitchen. I guess like after service is done, we can chill for a while and then see what's happening on that. Uh, and we will move a little later in the day, when most of the tables have wrapped up. Kitchen is more calm now. Everything is in a better place, and Fit is able to breathe. Um, and it's time for the tour.
Yeah, I think before the tour, I feel like he would probably try to go to Mel and like apologize for like the just kind of powwow with her because she seemed the most in over her head. And not in over her head. She's never in over her head. She's perfect. Just it's like he wants to go and kind of like say that he doesn't owe it to her specifically, but also he does, if that makes sense. So he just like wants to see her like a moment before the tour.
Yeah, you can have a quiet moment with Mel on the side, things like everything is done. They're just like uh Mimi and what's his name? Era and Shunti are like doing the dishes, cleaning the kitchen. You have a quiet moment with Mel right outside, like in the hallway where like nobody's there.
Okay, so I kind of like sidle up and lean against one wall with my hand on my hip at like a terribly awkward angle.
Mel just like fully swats. Like she just like swats onto the floor, like crossing her arms and just like on her knees, and she's like, Chef, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep running the kitchen while you deal with I don't know what. Like, what I came here because like I really look up to you, and I was like really looking forward to working with you. But I don't know. How much can I keep doing this for?
I know, and I'm sorry. It's just that especially on days like these, it gets unpredictable. You know, the boss man's requests, they're like, okay, but you know, it's not his fault. I should be more on top of things. I'm and it's like difficult for him to apologize as a person, but with her it's easier. So he's just like, I'm sorry, I'm not able to give you the experience that I think you deserve here, but if it helps today, I feel like you were a better head chef than I was, and I think this is a ship that would fully sink without you. So I really appreciate you being here and the work you did today. I will try and figure something out about the scheduling and see if I'll figure it out. He has no idea how he's gonna figure it out, but yeah.
I appreciate that, and yeah, it's like fantastic working with you. Like watching you carve that diagram, I've never seen a single living person do that. Like it felt for a moment, like you didn't even have hands, or like your hands were moving faster than they should be, or like, I don't know, it felt like you were someone else in that moment. It's
I
truly an experience that I've never, and like watching you work, this is, I could not ask to work anywhere else, and I would love to work here for as long as I have that as an opportunity. So,
Aw.
thanks.
He gets suddenly just like he probably is cold-blooded, but you can see just like this deep pink blush spread all the way to the tips of his ears, and he's just like, ah, yes, of course, the crab. It was nothing, just the usual normal Saturday evening. It's great working with you too. I want you here forever. Okay, I have to go. Actually, I think Soren, is that Soren? Soren's calling me. I need to leave. Goodbye. And then he's just out of there. Like,
Cool. You awkwardly run back into the film, without listening to Mel if you have anything else to say to that in response. Right in time for the tour.
yeah.
Um, uh, you see, Silas brings Lorem and Nya in disguise. Yeah, Lorem Ipsum. Uh, when I came up with that name, I was like, that's a banger. I'm going to keep that.
did Arti suggest that
Because
name?
you're a genius.
No, I
No.
didn't suggest that.
That is like
It
such
was
Arti
a
didn't
already
suggest
there.
that
weird
name.
coincidence. I can't tell you.
I know. That's really funny.
What's the
I didn't want
coincidence?
to say anything after stream.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, Lorem Ipsum, there's so much you don't know about her. She is like, oh my god, you're so cute. You should come to the party as well. There's a party that's happening tonight. What's your name? And like Silas and her are hitting it off as well. Uh, while this awkward axolotl is holding her arm, and like they're walking to the floor. And yeah, Fish. You see these people come in, and what's Barry and particularly what's Barry and Alzina doing right
How long has it been
now?
since I started
It's been like
this show and stuff?
half an hour. It's been half an hour at least.
Okay, just like taking a break, having some refreshments.
Where are you doing that? Like in the kitchen
In
or
the kitchen, yeah, in the
somewhere?
pantry, wherever I know
Okay.
people who are
Cool.
just hanging out.
Alzina, what about you?
I think at this point, Alzina would have like had a few rounds of drinks, so I think she would just get up and head to the kitchen to see if anybody needs any help.
After service?
After
Yeah.
service is over, she
After
finishes her
everything
drinks
is
and
over,
just
you-
walks,
right now I can
walks
help
into the
you.
kitchen.
Go
Yeah.
on.
She was a goblin with a fat ass. She's had a long day. She needs a drink that doesn't turn her into a goblin with a fat
Yeah.
ass.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So don't judge her until you walk a mile in her fat ass.
Oh.
So you don't even
That
have to do a
line.
perception check.
Fucking lie.
Make that shirt. That's the new merch. Don't judge me until you walk a mile in my fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would wear that.
So you don't even have to do a perception check. Alzina and Barry, you immediately recognize the person in Lorem's arms, like Lorem's gate. You don't see
Yep.
through the changeling form and like know that it is Nia. You know this axolotl, like without a doubt. You know this guy from your past, and how are you going to, like, what are you doing when you see this guy as they're being brought into this tour?
I think Alzina, as soon as she walks in, she's gonna look at the axolotl, like with like raised eyebrows, and she's just gonna walk over to him, just like wave a little. Oh, fancy seeing you here. I didn't know you left your little place. It's been a while.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's okay. So Alzina just looks at you. Yeah, you weren't much like yeah, you don't talk much. Okay, what are you doing here? I thought you don't you just seemed like the indoor type. And how's research going?
Nia's just kind of panicking right now and just trying to figure out
I'm
a way
gonna-
that she can separate herself from Lorem right now. And she turns herself to Lorem and says, like, if you don't mind, I'm gonna talk with my colleague here for a little bit outside, okay? I'm sure Fishtopher will be very nice and show you around. Ignash, you're muted.
Oh, I was just letting that really awkward interaction play out on purpose.
Oh,
There's a reason why I made you turn into somebody that at least like two of the player characters know. Barry, what are you doing as you see Alzina interact with this person that you know very familiarly, let's say? Manu, are you up?
Yeah, I'm here. I feel like I already know that, like underneath all that, it's a person who I already identify. I think.
Oh, no. As in,
Okay.
like, you know the axolotl. You don't know that
Yeah.
you don't know that it's Zianya. Unless you want to make insight check, both of you.
Okay. So there's a reason
sure.
why I feel like I would know. Let me DM you.
Okay.
I have a question because
Yeah.
Nya is at my restaurant a lot. I guess this is a question more for her, and because like we are friends.
Yeah,
would
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 tell
like
Fishtopher he's playing
Yeah.
all the fucking time.
yeah, that's what. Cause so like I feel like because I would generally try and like keep things smooth sailing for Nya. So is it possible that I'm like clocking this happening as I'm like about to give them the tour?
Christopher has like had like 3 panic attacks this day. I don't. You have
That is true.
more.
Make a
So,
sound
depending
and
on-
saving throw. I'm kidding.
Also, by the way,
okay.
depending on
Yeah.
Barry's knowledge or lack thereof, if I know about it because whatever Barry has DM'd you, I would try to do the cut it out motion to
If you still want me to
Alzina.
do the insight check, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Cool.
Insight check. Insight check.
That works.
I don't know
Make
what
an
you mean.
insight check as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make the insight check or not?
No, you don't have to, Barry. Like
Okay,
you've explained it.
Yeah, that's what I'm-
Alzina, you can make one, and
That's a 2.
you are
Good thing I'm dragging you
oblivious to
outside real
everything
quick.
happening.
Hold on, I didn't hear what either of you said. It overlapped.
Okay, go ahead, Fox.
It's a good thing I'm dragging you out of this room real quick.
Well, Alzina, you are not picking up on any social cues. You're not picking up on any cues from anybody. You are fully interrupting this date. Firstly, interrupting a date that is happening. Secondly, talking to this person who you think you know from a very specific interaction. And
Interaction. Yep.
thirdly, not recognizing that all of your friends are like, dude, what are you doing? Stop.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I
no
love
social
it.
cues.
Nope.
I love it.
your 1 level or 2 levels of barbarian is doing the heavy lifting in this 2 inside.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sounds
Let's
about
go.
right.
Cool, yeah. So you keep steamrolling through this, while everyone is like, "Oh, what's happening?" And Lauren tries to like break the ice. She's like, "Oh my god, uh, doctor, I didn't know that you were so sociable and you know so many people and you have an in with the restaurant and all of this. And this has been an unparalleled experience for me. And let me tell you, I have been to several incredible restaurants across the continent. Um, um, so honestly, chef, all the chefs, kudos, great job. I will make sure that everybody that I know knows about this restaurant, and I will see the highest words on it. And lastly, I would also want to invite every one of you to this incredible soiree that we're having. A friend of a friend is having tonight. So if you're available after service, please do come. We would be delighted to have all of you there, and we can let loose and we'll find out more about each other. And maybe I can get a friend out of this experience, huh? Maybe I can become a regular at this restaurant. You know, my brother's also been here. He's been to the special room, in fact, and it's told me wonderful things as well. So you came in with high praise and you did not, like, you surpassed it. So, yeah, all of you are welcome. So, yeah, while this big monologue is happening from someone who is very oblivious to everything else that's happening in the room, is that when Barry wants to have a one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you pull this slimy man away from this beautiful woman, and you can have a one-on-one.
Hey,
Yeah.
you wanna tell me what's going on?
I'm talking to Barry right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to secure a date for a Dr. Spine with Lorem Ipsum, and Alzina is ruining the vibe right now.
Okay.
Amazing.
Sounds like some human shit. I
Alzina
have no
heard
idea
that,
what
right?
you said.
What?
No. This is away from everyone, so Alzina wouldn't know it.
This is like a very,
Yep.
very private conversation. You guys probably don't even hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like some weird human thing. Honestly, I have no idea what he even said. Okay, you're safe, right? Like, that's all that matters. What do
Yeah.
we need to do anything?
No,
About
I
the-
think it's in the bag. Just by
I touch your shoulder and I'm like, about the slime, do we need to do anything?
what?
The slimy. I'm asking you, do we need to do anything about the slime part?
No, it's just. I thought you know about me. This is just.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you maybe, like you changed and then like rubbed slime. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, this is unfortunately just how this shit goes. It's
That
gross.
would have been funny though. That would have been funny.
Alright. Well,
Just been
that's
extra
it.
sweaty because of.
Oh, this fed. Okay.
Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, she's very pretty, and I can't fucking do this.
I don't need to do anything about it. I can.
No, I
And
think.
like, you see my hands crackle. I can do something.
No. It's okay. She kind of open invited everybody, so I think we're good.
Guys,
Yeah.
But
we just got another $510.
oh,
Shit.
fuck.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we got
Oh my
500.
god.
Wait, 510?
So we hit
Like
1,000.
500?
We hit 1,010.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're
Jeez.
telling me,
Let's
you're
go.
telling me that I need to get 2 seducible dragons.
No, you need to get
Yes,
5
you do.
dragons.
You're focusing on
Or you come up with a
You're focusing
thing
on
for
that.
500. What do you mean?
No, each dragon was
Also-
200, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
you don't have
Don't
to
worry,
go
I'm
for like
keeping a track of
500.
shit. Don't worry, I'm keeping a track of shit. Don't
Okay,
worry,
okay.
I'll
That's good.
doubt it out.
Insane.
Important on more important news. That's incredible. Thank you all so much. That is incredible.
hell.
We raised over $1,000 in today's session alone, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost. It's like we're at like $980 raised this session. Something like that, yeah.
Holy
980.
shit.
Let's go.
Nice.
75, yeah.
That is
975.
amazing.
Yeah.
970.
Oh yeah.
Because we had
Ah.
45 from before, right? So 965 actually, yeah.
Jesus, so much.
950, 955, 940.
No, we're 1010.
Okay.
So-
Let's not
Maths,
do the
maths.
maths.
I'm
Let's
just
not
joking.
get the
Just
gay
joking.
man do the maths. It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, not even gay. By man do the maths.
No, Pan actually.
Pan man do the maths. Wow, that's a
Hit him
tough
with the
No one
question.
pan.
has
Okay,
to do the
reading
math,
out the
really.
shit.
Yes, I need to bounce.
Okay. Just reading
Okay,
out the
bye-bye.
shit. Give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like literally
That's a
1
lot.
second. Okay, so that is a total of 3 romanceable dragons.
Hmm.
1 powerful ally. Wait, no.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
that
not
does
one.
not stack. That does not
Yeah,
Oh, that
stack.
doesn't that. Oh.
That doesn't
Okay.
stack. Yeah, yeah.
Romanceable dragon
Safe
also
for-
does
but
not
safe
stack.
for the.
Okay, so
Yeah.
1 romanceable dragon, 1 powerful ally, 3 into automatic crits for all PCs for the next 2 rounds. So that's like 6 rounds of combat, automatic crits for
Jesus
everyone.
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Watch
Nine-
Vignesh not give us combat
Vignesh
this
has
entire
to
miniseries.
Hear me out. There's more. 9
There's more. Wait, hold
bestow
on.
party with a very rare weapon or artifact. 9 of
Let's
them.
go. Let's
Oh,
go.
man.
Oh
And
my
33
God.
33 pulls from the deck of many.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
I hope
Hell
not
yeah.
pull so
How
terribly
many-
that the campaign ends from that.
How many cards does the
think we
deck
need to-
have?
32.
32.
Oh, we're using the
32?
32 deck? Oh, no.
I think so.
Oh.
That's the
There's,
optional
optional
there's,
one.
deck.
there's, yeah, there's,
We're gonna
there's
need
2
another
decks. One
deck.
is like the DMG one and one is the optional one.
Yeah,
So,
it
yeah,
depends on what
perfect.
he does wants.
I'm keeping a
Okay.
track of this shit.
We'll-
Don't worry.
You keep a track
What
of that,
happens?
Nano. We will, from the next session, seeing how much has been donated. I will make modifications firstly to the donations table so that the whole campaign doesn't crumble in one session based on donations
So
alone.
much.
And 2, we will figure out how to play this out slowly so that we don't implode by 33 simultaneous pulls from the deck of
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Uh,
Basically, the universe ends.
What happens when you
Amazing.
run out of cards to pull?
you keep
Reshuffle.
pulling
Oh, no,
cards, no?
yeah, you pull.
You
pull
keep
old
pulling
ones.
cards.
You just
Yeah,
keep
at this
pulling.
point,
It's
you
just
keep
put
pulling.
it back, right?
Yeah, okay.
You put the
Makes
card
sense.
back
Got
on
it.
the table. So
We can discuss
you
after.
can,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's do
So-
logistics later.
This sounds like a
Yeah, we'll do
great
logistics
time to-
later.
Yeah.
Sounds
We
like.
can end this session.
Yeah.
I just want to wrap up the session narratively,
Mhm.
and then we can go over this.
Yep.
While Barry is having this conversation with Ziania in disguise with somebody that Barry knows, and while Lauren has just given a glowing review of the restaurant and probably tipped generously tipped extremely generously for this meal that she had and invited everyone here for a party that a friend of a friend is doing tonight at Crescent. She says goodbye to her date and says that she would hopefully meet him at the party as well, and leaves to get ready for the party and tells everyone that she's looking forward to meeting them all there. While that happens, if there's something that your characters want to do, you can do that. But we will end today's session with you all deciding whether or not you want to go to this very extravagant party. And Fish has to do balancing the books and
Yeah,
figuring
Fish
out how
will
much money. Fish
Yeah,
will
he'll
not have a good time.
explain.
Everyone else is having a good time. Fish is having a really bad time.
Everyone else has gotten paid, and Fish is the one who's paying them. So of course they're not having. the
Yeah,
same-
that's true.
Everyone got paid for waiting tables. I'll tell you how much money goes from the very generous tip for that. Fish is drowning as a
Yes.
law person.
Yeah, but they think of it this way also, right? They've probably also made a fuck ton of money from sales at the restaurant. So
Yeah. But like, how much of that money goes into everything that
Fish's
they have
pocket.
to pay to like keep the restaurant
Yeah.
afloat?
Also,
Yeah.
it goes to the owner probably.
Owner takes a
Fucking
lot.
grumbly
No?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumbly just
Grumbly
comes in
good
and grumps
person.
for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so the obviously the whole hook for this campaign is to make sure that Fish's restaurant is Fish's, right? That's
No. It's to rename the town.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yes, that too.
Oh, the
I
baby.
thought it was toxic
Yeah.
Oh
urine.
yeah. For the record, like meanwhile, just like I can roll like sleight of hand for this. I'm handing out pamphlets to anyone who I think is influential enough as they're
Nice.
walking out of the restaurant.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah. Do that.
Amazing.
Do sleight of hand. Do
A true
Okay, I am
true
30
salesman.
minutes
Either-
late. I have to go.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
That's a
We
7.
can end it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you all. That was a really great session one that got derailed
Session 2.
a lot as
Session 2.
as
Session
session
1.6.
secret session 2. Yeah.
How dare you?
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for donating. Thank you to all the players, and cannot wait to see what hell I've brought upon myself based on the donation rewards that I picked naively because I saw that until then there was only $44 that were donated, and I thought, oh, okay, cool. So we'll make it to like an even 100 or something. By the end of the campaign, we'll probably make it to 200 or 300. I was very, very naive.